Alright, so it's a new day. As I was editing the video that you're currently watching, or currently about to watch, I noticed something. Because I was watching a few other videos of people that have redone these lathes, and I was trying to figure out how to do the speeds and all this other stuff. And I came across the video, and the belt, which is over here. So the belt for this lathe that I thought was for this lathe is not for this lathe at all. So when I had it on here, it would go across all three. Basically, I had it on here like this, where it would go across this pulley, and that pulley. So when I engaged the clutch, or the tension on the belt, it would seize it up because they're fighting forces. They're trying to rotate into each other, and it's just stalling out the motor. So, but before that, I had a problem with the power. So, but the power issue is fixed more than likely, more or less. I can turn on my air compressor and run the lathe at the same time, and it runs just fine. At least for what it is. There are a couple other things I need to do. I gotta get some screws for this, or nuts for that, and then I gotta get my tailstock and put it on there. But tailstock doesn't always have to be on there when I'm cutting stuff, so if it's not in the way, I need to build a shelf for that rack as well, so I can put tooling and stuff on it. But currently I don't have any tooling for it, but it is what it is. But we're gonna continue and get on with the video. The goal today is not really to do much more work to the engine lathe, but to get it over here closer to the plug where it should be, not being plugged in with an extension cord. So we're gonna move everything out of the way, kind of reorganize the area, and just see what we can get done. And hopefully the engine lathe will run much better in that space over there compared to running off the extension cord. So let's get to it. Straight to power, belts on, nothing. Alright, so y'all just saw that time lapse of me clearing out the space and dragging the engine lathe into its home. Now, I want to note that this plug and one more plug I have in here, which is over here behind, it's back there in the back, so I can zoom in on it. See, it's right there. Those are the only two plugs in the entire garage. Actually, there's one more up here, but that's it. Out of those three plugs, this is the only one I can connect to because it's the closest one to where I want the engine lathe to be. I'm directly plugged in to that plug right there, and now quick demonstration of what it's doing. So, as you can see, I'm turning the switch and it's getting very angry. It's not doing anything at all. If I loosen up the belt, no belt tension, barely runs. Barely, look, it's struggling. How am I supposed to do anything with that? Ooh, a little better. That's not with belt tension. Belt tension, nothing. No belt tension, a little. The wire's not getting that hot. Let me just let it run for a while and see what actually happens. And meanwhile, I'm going to clean my lens because it's dirty. I'm pretty sure I could grab this and stop it. I don't want to grab it. It's not safe. So I'm not going to. But I am going to see what happens if it just sits here and runs for a minute or two. Wire, very warm. Very, very warm. Now, let me see if I can find my plug tester. Alright guys, so I went into the house and checked the voltage while the machine was running from the farthest plug from this plug. That plug drops to 110 volts, which isn't too bad. You can still run something off of it. And then I checked it pretty much the closest one to this one, other than the one that's on this wall over here. And that one drops to 97 volts. Now, that's a substantial drop. If we had a TV plugged into that or something other than just a regular light, it's not gonna function like it's supposed to. So I might check this plug over here to see what it's dropping, because you know, it's just good to know. And the more I know, when I do either call an electrician, more than likely that's what's going to end up happening, but when I do call an electrician, I know more about what's going on with the electricity and I can explain it to him and he can diagnose it from there. More than likely it's probably a grounding issue, but since it's a voltage drop, I'm not really 100% sure on that. So I'm going to check this one. I'm going to plug my cheap ass meter into it because my other one for some reason won't read voltage. So we're going to plug this in, see what the voltage is, and then go from there. So with the machine running over there, the voltage over here is dropping to 67 volts, 66 volts. That is not sustainable at all. The wire's getting a little warm just for being on for that amount of time, which is not good either. So we're gonna turn this thing onto amperage and we'll do 40 amp draw AC, and it should not be near that high, but we're gonna see what it is anyway, just because I need to know. Well, for some reason my meter's not working. It's probably batteries are old or something, but it's turning on just fine. But anyway, so we know that this plug over here is dropping to 66 volts when the machine is running, so that's not good at all. But I don't know what to do about it, and I'm probably gonna have to call an electrician or talk to one at least, so I can have a better understanding on what's going on and how to remedy this situation, whether it be bad wiring, bad ground, whatever it is. I need to figure it out. So I think that's going to be it for today, guys. You know, like, comment, subscribe. If you have any input on what's going on with my wiring, or have any idea why it's dropping that low, please put it in the comments. Give me a suggestion on what to do about it, so I can get this project going further, because I want to get to actually doing the things I plan on doing this channel. These videos are just a temporary, so I can get the channel built and start getting views and people looking at the channel. But I have a lot more in store for this channel, but I can't do it without decent power in my garage. So like I said, like, comment, subscribe, share, because that's what helps me build and grow. And other than that, guys, have a great week, and I'll see you in the next one.